Today for our topic of learning is installation of Jenkins as a Windows service. So for that we have two prerequisites. That is, we must have Java installed in our system, and second is like we must have downloaded the Jenkins.war, which is both of them I have covered in my previous tutorials. So you can refer from there and complete those prerequisites first. So now, as I consider that we have already downloaded the Jenkins.war, so for making the Jenkins server as an Windows service, first we need to install Jenkins through command, or make the install or make the server Jenkins server up through command line. For that, I have already downloaded the Jenkins.war and placed it in this location. So from here we can see my Jenkins.war is existing at this location. So I will run it through command prompt so that Jenkins server is up, and once it is up, then we will configure it to run as a service on this Windows environment. So now we can see from this line Jenkins is fully up and running. So let's try hitting it. Jenkins run on the port localhost 8080. So as this is the first time we have started installing Jenkins, so Jenkins admin has already created a password for us. So for we need to get that password. So we can directly go to this location and see the password or key generated. This is the key or password generated by Jenkins, which we need to copy and paste. So now, as it is the first time we are installing Jenkins, it will ask for two options. That is, Jenkins will suggest some plugins which are required for its installation, or the minimum the plugins which Jenkins thinks are required for installation. That is, this is the one, install suggested plugins, which means that Jenkins will suggest the plugins which it will automatically install if we select this option. So as this is the first time you are starting up or trying to learn Jenkins, let's go with the suggested plugins by Jenkins. This process will take around 7 to 8 minutes. It's better you can get some coffee or drink for yourself. So let's go to our notepad. So we have run this already, Jenkins, Java and Jenkins and our Jenkins is installation is in progress to command line. Once it is done, then we will try to log in. So as now we can see our installation of the plugins is done. So we will create a user for us. Our Jenkins server is up and running with the help of command prompt. That is, in the command prompt we have run the java minus jar and our java minus jar jenkins jar dot var. So this command, through this command prompt, when up to the part this command prompt is up and running, our Jenkins server will be up through command prompt. We can also run this in background so that it is up and we don't need to worry about closing the window and those things. But as of now, our focus is to run Jenkins as a Windows service, so we will proceed further. So for that, we have to go to manage Jenkins. Same thing we are noted here, just we have to go to manage Jenkins, install Windows as a service we have to select. So we are in manage Jenkins, and here we can see an option install as Windows service. Just click on it, and here we have to provide the path of the Windows service where it will be in the installation and that is we have to provide the path of the directory where our installation process will start for Windows as a service. So I have already created a directory here. You can choose any directory for that. I am choosing it here, and I'll provide the path install. So as soon as you do that, what it will do, it will close the command prompt which is close the command prompt which is running the current Jenkins server, and try to run it as a service in Windows platform. So you can, so Jenkins restart is in progress. Let's see the task we need to do after that. So provide installation path where you want to install your Jenkins, that is done. Now we will this will stop Jenkins from, yes, this will stop Jenkins running from the command prompt, which is already done, and now it will run Jenkins as a service from the command prompt, which it is trying to run currently. The installation as a service from, we can see from the task manager and services, if we can see this Jenkins service name, that means it is running as a service. As of now, it is still restarting. Once it is up, we can see that when we try to log in, it will not allow us to log in. Now let's wait for the Jenkins server to start as a service, Windows service. So now we can see the Jenkins server has restarted, and now we can see from the command prompt that it is totally stopped. Like command prompt is not running the Windows server. Let's try to log in. See, as expected, test user and password is not working here, which we tried, which we created while running Jenkins as a command prompt. So for this, we have to tweak little bit configuration service. So here we need to search for a file config.xml. Config file type is XML. Just open this file. So yeah, in the, you can see this is the security tag. Use security. We don't want the security now. So these are the two changes which we need to make. So as we have made the changes, just save the file, and we need to restart Jenkins. So for restarting Jenkins as a service, just go to the task manager services. You can see the service name is Jenkins. We can see the status is running. Just right click on this, stop. You can see the status stopped. Just try to hit it again, and we can see, so it was running as a service. We can check from here. Now we will just start it. Just right click on it and start it. Though it displays instantly running, but it is not running in the background instantly. It will take almost few seconds. Let's see. I don't think it will be up as of now. See, it's not up. Just wait for a few seconds and it will be up. Yeah, I think it's up now. It's making the Jenkins server ready as we have modified the config.xml. So it will apply those changes here. So as we can see, the login is disabled as I have disabled it to disable the security part here. So let's go to manage Jenkins. Let's go to global security. Select this option, Jenkins own user database, so that we can uh, sign up through Jenkins. Save it. So now we can see the sign up option here. Just go to sign up. Again, we have to enter the details. Just sign up. So yes, so we can see the test user is created and we are logged in. Now we have to again go to manage Jenkins. Go to global security. Now we have to select this option, logged in users can do anything. We have to select this option, logged in users can do anything. This is because like if you don't select this option, then anyone can just anyone who is in your network and types this localhost 8080, he can also access whatever he wants, and he can change the configuration of the jobs, the setting, etc. So we have added security now. Only the logged in users can change or do configuration changes. These are the few errors we can ignore for now, as we are in the starting phase of learning phase of Jenkins. So, so our Jenkins server is up and running, and we have installed it as a service. So the tutorial is completed. Thanks for viewing. Please share the video and also like it.